The different tribes sought his advice, and after they finished, the prophet ordered, "Place the stone on a cloth. Each tribe shall have the honor of lifting the stone by holding a part of the cloth." The people happily agreed to this idea. The stone was thus placed, and the rebuilding of the house was completed without further interruption. The prophet always helped the poor and needy as well. It is said that when his uncle Abu Talib fell into bad times, the prophet cleared all his debts using his personal wealth. The prophet also undertook the education of his uncle's son, Ali. A year later he adopted Akil, another one of his uncle's sons. The prophet, from his humble beginnings, had now become wealthy and quite respected. Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, gave birth to 3 sons and 4 daughters. But none of the male children survived. They all died in childhood. It was during this time that a group captured Zaid, a young boy, from the arms of his mother. These people then sold the boy as a slave in the market of Ukaz. Zaid was bought by a relative of Khadijah, and he gave him as a gift to her. Khadijah in turn gave the boy to the prophet as a gift. The prophet became very attached to Zaid, to whom he referred as Al-Habib, which means the beloved. Zaid considered the prophet to be his mentor and followed his ways. The boy had a spiritual mind and good morals of the prophet. In the meantime, Zaid's parents were still grieving at the loss of their son. They prayed on a daily basis that their beloved son would be returned to them. One day, the parents of Zaid visited Mecca to perform the pilgrimage. It was here that they spotted Zaid, and with great relief, they rushed towards him. When his father came to know about this wonderful news, he loaded his bags with gold and approached Muhammad. The father thought that he can purchase his son back from his owner. Zaid's father met the prophet and asked him to release his boy. Then the prophet asked him, "Who is this person whose release you are demanding?" "Your slave Zaid ibn Haritha," replied the father. "Shall I show you a way by which you can get your son back without paying the gold?" The father was surprised, and he asked, "What is this way you are talking about?" "I will call him here in front of you. If he wishes to go with you, then he is free to do so. You can take him gladly, and I will take no payment from you. But," the prophet continued, "if he prefers to stay with me, then I will not force him to go with you." Zaid's father agreed, and they called the boy. The prophet then explained the choices he had and asked him to make a decision. "I will stay with you," the boy said immediately. His father was shocked to hear this. Then he asked him, "Don't you want to stay with your parent, or do you prefer to remain as a slave?" "Father," said the boy, "I am deeply moved by the qualities of this man, and by the way he treats me with love and affection. I can never leave him and live anywhere else." The prophet's heart swelled when he heard this. He led Zaid to the center of the town, and he proclaimed loudly, "This is my son, and we inherit each other." As a result, Zaid bin Haritha was renamed Zaid bin Muhammad, as it was customary during those days. This cordial relationship lasted till his last breath.